fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Houston is a team that can put up numbers in a hurry, no question about that. But with the amount of three-pointers they take, Kenny, do they really, I guess, rely too much on the long ball?
Some could say that because, 40% of their shots that they make come from three-point land. That's an incredible amount when you have a guy like Dwight Howard in the post and you have guys in the post that like to score. So they might be a little three-heavy.
So the Rockets win the tip. Nuggets ball. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Modiunas, no luck. Left side, Harris. Stolen by Harden. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Beverly. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's Jokic, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
All alone. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Substitution on the court. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ariza goes in. It's good from about 19 feet. Assist from James Harden. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Laverne. He feeds it to Gallinari. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets. 6 seconds left in the first. Howard. And that one's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Your Nuggets dancers! And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his...
You're playing against a team that...
Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clark. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Well, he does have that kind of all-around, all-out game going back to his days at UCLA. I mean, when you combine that with his talent, he's a guy who, no matter where he's been, his teammates rave about him and respect him.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Will Barton. Nurkic is out there with Arthur. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Augustine in at the 1. Nurkic the pass to Augustine. Here's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Fareed. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Goes back up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance.
And we finished one half of basketball. The Rockets on top. They lead by...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I got to say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Now in the court. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the point. Harden's shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. To the middle. Here's Harden. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harden's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Rockets. Gallinari passes to Jokic. Boom! He jams it straight down.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force. And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Modiunas. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Howard. Stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. Here's Chandler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here. Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
That one misses for Howard. Moutier kicks to Laverne. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Barton. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Rockets shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. You've got Moutier. Gallinari is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Harris. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's going to take something special for them to make a comeback here.
And the question, Kevin, is do they have the time to do it and the patience? You'd have to say it's a long shot.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's Gallinari missing.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Howard sinks it.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're losing by 3. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. What do you think, guys?
Their only chance here is to lob it towards the basket and go for the tip in. There's not enough time left to catch and shoot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Well, first off, James,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, when Dwight uses his physical presence and athleticism to the max, he's nearly impossible to stop. He's got the body of a center, but the hops of a swing man. Just got to put it all together now.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal.